Hey. So this is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. And I've been using it for probably like, I want to say like a year. It's probably the best drugstore primer I have found. For my color correcting right now, I've been using like the LA Girl Pro Conceals. They're just cheap and like get the job done. I don't look like a crackhead while I blend this out, but you know what? That's how it be, okay? I just kind of let it go everywhere. A lot of people don't use this much. Something about the bags under my eyes is so hard to deal with that I just be trying to cover it, you know what I'm saying? Like, some days you use more, some days you use less. It's Friday night, I'm trying to look funky fresh later, you know what I'm saying? This is NYX concealer in the lightest possible shade. And I used to love this one, but recently, like, the brush doesn't get a lot of product on it at all. So I just kind of use a little bit of it there. And I'm not a beauty blender person just because I'm just not. Because the cheap knockoff ones are like not as good, and then like, you know. Okay, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, also in the whitest shade because, well, look at me. I'm just trying to cover up that, I'm trying to blend in the color corrector and cover up my acne and giant pores. So some would say this is too much. If you think it's too much, then don't use that much. But for me, it's a good amount. Thank you. It's funny because I'm like worried about getting hate for these videos, but like no one's gonna watch that. LOL. What was I saying? Yeah, so college is pretty lit. I'm having a really good day. I got free food. Okay, wait. How do I talk and do this at the same time? Okay, so this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless one. I use it as like just in my T-zone because I used it as a foundation for a while. But it's just like I like the poreless part, the matte and poreless part, but I found one that has better coverage overall, so I just use this in my T-zone where my pores are like gigantic, you know, just like a little bit. And my chin, you know, the greasy parts of your face that be like not looking cute, you know. I'm a matte kind of girl. I know a lot of people like the glossy look, but I'm a matte kind of girl. So I went to Zumba this morning. It was really fun. I took a shower, I did a face mask, I did some laundry. I went to go get some food, and there's a new bagel place on campus. And I was like, bagels? Yes. So I went in, but they're not open. So like they were open, but they were just testing out making foods and seeing how well it went with the employees. Like they weren't selling anything yet, but the owner was there and he was like, girl, we're gonna throw all this shit away, take whatever you want. And I was like, are you for real? Are you for real? Because on a college budget and like you're trying to eat, and I'm vegan, so it's really hard to eat sometimes. And he gave me a sandwich, a croissant, and a blackberry lemonade for free. That's probably like $10 worth of food right there. It was just very nice. Okay, and he was a nice man, and it was really good. Probably the best food on campus, if you ask me. So, anywho, this is another Maybelline concealer that I just put like everywhere. Not like basically everywhere but my cheeks, you know. I'd be doing a lot of layers. That's just how I do, you know. Because I want to be picture perfect. I want to be ready to be under some fucking stage lights and looking snatched as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is the other Maybelline foundation. It's the Super Stay 24 Hour in the whitest shade. And I actually do really like it. The only thing, like I use a lot of Maybelline products. The only thing that I don't like about them is that they aren't vegan. But like, if I've tried every drugstore thing, and if you ask me, it's the best drugstore product out there. So it's what I've been using, unfortunately. Hopefully someday when I'm rich, or, you know, making just a decent amount of money, I'll be able to use something better. So I contour with foundation because I'm pale and can. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the shade Coconut, which I'm pretty sure is the darkest shade. I was using a lighter one for a while, but I ran out, so I have this one. So if it's dark, you know, that's fine. Those aren't even, but it's fine, because whose face is symmetrical anyway? Mine isn't. Yeah, and I just be putting it in like these spots all the time. And then I just, some e.l.f. bronzer, which I'm pretty sure is like not a thing anymore. So I have to buy a new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but like I just want something subtle because I'm pasty. So if you're pasty out there, let me know what you use. Yeah, and I just kind of go over a little bit where I contoured, and I feel like it helps blend it a little bit better. Use the airspun powder. For a long time, I was against this. I don't know, not for no reason. Like, I was just like, everybody uses that, it must be expensive. But then I found it in the drugstore, and I was like, I could use this. And also, it lasts way longer. Like, the container lasts way longer than whatever else, you know. So it's like, I don't know, it's probably like $6 if I bought it. That's my limit. Yeah, so I just be taking a little brush and getting it covered, okay, and then I pack her on. Yes. Is it too much? Who's to say? Waterproof eyeshadow primer. So I always use like a base color first, and some people put it on their whole lid, but I just put it on the outside because if your primer's still like not wet, but like I think because the primer's still fresh, I find that will create like a line where it won't go over if you're using a color. Does that make sense? If not, like, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna use some browns and just put them in my crease and start with lighter ones and then build them up a little. This is Mr. Diva. They're pretty close in color and they mix together really nice. My waterproof Maybelline white eyeliner. I'm gonna say it like a normal person. On my waterline. I use two Maybelline ones. I use like the waterproof one, and then I use the line stiletto one because the waterproof one isn't like bold enough, but it's waterproof, you know what I mean? So I like to use it as a base for it in hopes that like I won't cry it off or anything. I'm not gonna put lashes on today because I don't feel like it, okay? almost last, I do my eyebrows. A lot of people do them first, but as someone with light colored hair and light foundation, they usually get kind of lost in it. And like, eyebrows are probably my weak point with makeup, honestly. Sorry, I'm gonna wipe off my bake. I usually do it after I finish my eyebrows, but like, I feel like y'all looking at me like a crackhead right now. Okay, so my brows be done. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of blush, because, you know, look how pasty I am. I need a little color so I don't look dead. It's a really light color, so I kind of put a lot on. Also, like, blush is kind of a trend now to wear a lot, so I feel like I'm wearing in between them out. Sometimes I put some on my nose. Yeah, and for highlight, I use Jeffree Star's Ice Cold. I've had it for forever, so there's pan. But it's just my favorite, you know? Like, sometimes you use something and you're like, I can't ever go back. This is amazing. Yeah, and I've just always really enjoyed his stuff. I also really enjoy his lipsticks, but I don't have any currently, because I just, like, don't have money like that. But no formula. You see that? Anyway, no lipstick formula that I have ever used was matching Jeffree's. Like, it's just not as good. It's just not. So this is Guess Who? Maybelline. It's okay. Like, it goes on good and it lasts pretty, like, for a while, but once you eat or drink a lot, and like, your lips get kind of crusty, so beware. I mean, yeah. So this is what we have here today. She's cute, you know, peachy keen. That's all. Ciao for now. Good night, streaks.